drawings. Look, it's Thor. Thor came into Earth with the lightning, and then he's got new armor with Thor. He's talking to Balder, who has his hat, and he says, "Let's go. Get forward to battle." You see, that's Blake. Okay. This is one that is the fight scene. Drew a while ago. Is Star Fox is lying on the ground because beat up by Juggernaut. And there's Namor. The other guys are flying. And they're eating Juggernaut and knocking him down. That doesn't think about them. Another part of the story is Hulk, who came. They got him in Arizona, and they got him to go on a plane, shield plane. And so they get him to agree to come help, because he has to come help the fight bad guys. And so his friends from shield help him. This is just the only comic I've ever drawn. It's not even done yet, but it'll be done soon. And here's somewhere we're gonna be drawing the rest of the wind jet flying, the shield jet, because they use jets too. And this is a little more developed. I'm probably gonna draw it different. Hello. This is where Iron Man is talking to Rocket Red, and they're on a planet, and so they're stuck. They're just chasing off to get food. The bad guys are talking to Darkseid, and he's telling them what to do. They're all hiding here in the dark. They're gonna attack. We're gonna redo their scene soon. This is a scene, a dream sequence that Despero put in Sandman's head. Probably gonna redraw it. But and his Despero made him relive his worst memory, and so Sandman was kind of wiped out, but then got better. Hey everybody, now this is at the beginning. It's the reason why they got together, because Cersei was meditating. She was an Avenger, and she got a signal something terrible is going to happen. She's magic, and so she gets all the other Avengers together. They get all the West Coast and the East Coast ones from about 1990 get together. Later, they fight on a planet. It's all the West Coast and East Coast Avengers teamed up versus a bunch of parademons with sticky things. And so, what they're doing is Captain Atom captured the leader, and he's trying to get the bad guys to back off, but Mr. Miracle, who's Shiloh, because he was Shiloh for a while, knows that they're not going to back off, because that's them. Okay. Later, on Earth, the Joker and his team have taken over Paris. This is going to be the palace. I'm going to draw the rest of it. So he's talking. And of course, when you get Big Joker the King, he acts like the king. He gets a little crown and a little cape, and he's ordering stuff around. Rhino's saying, it says he's giving an update. The Enchantress has everybody under control. And so what Joker is going to do is he's going to try to get the Justice League Europe and get him, because they captured Crimson Fox and Godiva. But things don't work out because they don't. Bad guy. Okay. And then mic's off. Okay. There's a little more of their fight where Juggernaut gets thrown through a window, breaks it, and so he gives up for now, and that's pretty much where he walks out of the thing. And Hercules is all happy, but he gets grabbed by Mantis from behind. Here's a scene where the Avengers and Justice League are cooperating to rescue Mr. Miracle, because he fell in a monster. And so they get him out by blowing the nose of the monster. It's fun. This isn't all wars and stuff. There's some fun parts in it. This is a later part. Back on Earth, Superman is trying to deal with the invasion by the bad guys. So he's gotten some of the Justice League together, and they're helping. So they're working with Hawkman. They also had Batman and Black Canary. And Green Arrow is firing arrows. And they don't just win. It's more complicated than that. Okay. Gotta go forward a bit here to stuff that I haven't shown yet. And a little more, there's going to be a cover that sort of shows the teamed up Justice League and Avengers. It's not all of them, but the good ones. The interesting guys. This is an interesting scene. Much later in the crossover, Venom, hello everybody, has taken over Superman. And so, Supervenom is attacking helicopters. And so, he takes over and he fires the thing there. And what happens is, he takes them all the way over, and he takes over. So temporarily, Superman is separated, but he doesn't stay there. There's gonna be a cover that's like the whole Crisis 5, if you remember. It shows you all the main heroes of the thing with the stuff. Right. Now, later on in the thing, they do a fight with just Teen Titans and some bad guys. So you got whoever's left of the Titans, which is Aqualad and Phantasm and Panther versus the bad guys. There's some explosions and stuff. And they split up the Titans to doing big teams. They fly off in their ships. Alright, we're just going to show a little bit more. That's what I call it up with colored pencils. Living Laser versus Sandman. And the last one with Thor. And he's talking to Odin. Odin's going to give him special armor. It says, fetch ye the armor. It says, and he's going to get Beta Ray Bill. And they're going to help him, the Warriors 3, to Earth and help out. And much later, Doctor Strange and Dr. Fate and Phantom Stranger are cooperating, and they're summoning all the magic users.